Online students. So online students, am I audible? Is it clear, my voice? Okay. Okay, clear? Right. And see guys here, so in the last session, we discussed about what is the data storages. Okay. Come down here. Otherwise, I want to do one thing. From tomorrow onwards, I want to tell to Naresh IT is give me specs to students. While coming to class, they will give specs to you. Maybe if you're wearing specs, you know that, oh, faculties came, you were starting classes. Huh? Huh? Tell me, you wanted that, they will provide, no problem. Now 3D movies is there now, 3D movies. They're providing glasses now. Avatar 2. So same thing, I want to provide some glasses to you. Then, oh, faculty came, class started. So then we will be come down. Listen. So yesterday we started data storages, and we said data storage is nothing but it is a location where we can store our data or information. Okay. And there are three methods we have it here: the before computers, from the computers, and after softwares. So this is the hierarchy, how the data can be stored, the people, okay, in early days, and now the DBMS using now presents, okay, the people how they are using DBMS, that all we will be check it out. And books and papers, okay, I don't want to give, okay, more information, because we all of you know this, books and papers is completely manual system, and there is so many problems we face in this books and papers, like data retrieval problems, security problems, okay, and I can't manage big data, yes or no, and very small amount of data only I can manage. Okay, so like this manual system means definitely we required more manpower, so costly to maintenance. So these kind of problems are we are going to be faced here. And after that, the from computers, when it was introducing in the world, so many people are using what now? Flat files. And the text file is the default file of your computer. Okay, so that files they're using. And but still, even though the flat files, when they want to use, again, they have some problems here. So the advantage is simple. It's a computerized system method, less manpower, less cost. But remaining, they have so many drawbacks here. And the drawbacks in this, the few drawbacks we discussed in the last class here: data redundancy, data inconsistency problem, data retrieval, data integrity, data security, and data indexing. So these are some problems we identified here. And the data redundancy. Okay, so what I'm saying here, these problems, if you want to understand, definitely you have to think 1940s and 1940s before. Okay, so then only you can easily understand that what it is a problem. Okay, so now data redundancy, it means what now? Storing same information in multiple files in the computer. So that I already show you some examples. Okay, I want to store some employees information, okay, who are working in my company, okay, or who are interacting in my business. So these are the two files I'm going to save same information here. Okay, now the same information we are saving into two files. So this kind of possibility was there in the flat files, and I can't restrict duplicate data into flat files. So it is allowed always. So this is one more problem here, one problem we discussed in the last class. And later what we said, data inconsistency problem. Data inconsistency is nothing but irregular data. So irregular data means that anybody can come and open my file and they can manipulating my data. So there is a no security like this. No one can come and open and manipulate. So that kind of restrictions, that kind of controlling, I can't go for that in your flat files. Okay. So anybody can come out and they can happily open my file, whatever I save here. And here they can change any information what I stored here. Okay. They can change the employee ID numbers. They can change employee name. They can change date of join, they can change salary, and they can change gender. So their choice, they can change anything in my flat file. So that kind of problem is there. So then what we said here, suppose they want to manipulating any information, okay, then that information when we comparing to other file informations, then both are having a different. So what is the differences we discussed in the last class here? Suppose Ellen was there. Ellen is showing in one file, it was a female, but in one file, it was showing male. So this kind of inconsistency or irregular of data or else confusion of data will be occurred. And this case, when it was occurred means when we have a duplicate data. So data inconsistency problem is occurred when we have a data redundancy problem, because when you have a duplicates, then only the problem is occurred. If there is a no duplicate data, then there is no inconsistency problem. So this is what we discuss. Okay, inconsistency way. And the next one, okay, but this kind of, okay, it occurs when we have a duplicate data. And what I said, no redundancy is nothing but no inconsistency. So that is what. And the next we discuss about data retrieval. Yeah, retrieval means a reading of data. So your data will stored under file location, and from the file I need to read my data. So whenever you want to read your required data from flat files is a highly complex. Because why, sir, it is highly complex means okay, we need to develop an application programs. In that cases, we have a C language, okay, in 1940s and 50s. So we are using C language to reading or writing data from or in files. Okay, now, so, but this kind of mechanism is not there in our database. And instead of writing a C program, we're just going to writing what now? SQL language and simplest query. Okay, we are using to retrieving your necessary information from the from the databases. Okay, so this is what we required here, data retrieval. And in my classes, I will show you how to read the data from flat files. Okay, by using a programming language, the PLSQL language programs, how I can read, I will write some code. And that code, if you compare to Java, .NET, C, C++, then you can understand that how much code we are writing for reading the data purpose. Okay, now, so that is one thing we will be discussing in the last class. Okay, this is, and the next few more drawbacks are there, that is called as data integrity and security, always indexing. So now the next one is called as data integrity problem. So basically data integrity, when it was occurred, means that the data integrity is nothing but first you should know that validation of data. Okay, so what does it mean by this? To validate, okay, data or validating data. Okay, now, so this is what we called as here data integrity. So now can you tell me what is the mean by validating? Validating means what now? To checking. Yes or no? My data is valid or invalid. So before I want to accept that values into my files or into my storage location, first we need to check the data is right or wrong, valid or invalid. So that I need to check it out. So after checking if it is a valid, then only you can allow into your storage location where you stored either file or database or some other. Yes or no? So, but unfortunately, your flat files was not supporting this feature. Data integrity feature is not supported by your flat files. So because of reason, can you come out and see to open any file here? Okay. And now, for example, in this case, if I want to change here, suppose here employee name is there. Actually, employee name, generally, if you compare to now, it is a which type of data type? Is it integer or string? String type. But in the flat file, can you see in place of Smith, I can give one number. And number is also accepted. If I save it, it is accepted. So that means this is correct data or wrong data? Wrong data, because my storage location is what now? String type. But I'm inserting which type? Integer type. So this is not allowed here. Actually, I don't want to allow, but here what it was happened, it was allowed for us. Okay, now, so this is wrong way of method. This is called as a data integrities we called. That means the validations we called. Okay, now, so 1, 2, 3 is the number, but that number I'm saving under string type. So actually, and generally it is not allowed, but your flat files are allowed here. In the same to same, for example, if I want to add one more column, the column is called as mobile number. So generally, when we compare now mobile numbers, how many digits? 10 digits. But in the flat files, if I'm using, so I can give it some number. Okay, 3, 6, 8. Okay, how many numbers here? So 4 plus 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 number of mobile also we can save flat files. Yes, successfully save it. But can you tell me this mobile number is right or wrong? Wrong. It's called invalid, but still invalid data is also allowed into flat files. So this is the what data integrity problem. So that means what you understand here, your files mechanisms will not supporting what now? Data integrity. Okay, now, so data validating is not possible in flat files. Okay, to validating data is not possible in files, whereas possible in where it is possible? In database. Okay, now this is, and the next one is called as one of the most important factor, that is called as what now? Security. That is called what now? Data security is one of the important factor for us. Okay, and now you can see. So when you come back to data security mechanisms, your flat files will not be secured. So anybody can come and close and open my files and they can see my data. Suppose in the flat files, if any businessman is going to be saved some confidential information, and that confidential information also anybody can see it. So that means here data is not secured in my flat file. So how I can say, are you storing some information in your notebooks, in books and papers? Suppose very you are, for example, you have a banking account, your account user ID and your password, if you save in your text file or textbook or in a or what we can say books and papers, can anybody can come and see your user ID and password now? Yes, because there is no security mechanisms like that. I can close my file and I can give some password to this file. Yes or no? So that kind of mechanisms are not there in the flat files. That's why flat files are security wise very poor security will be give it us. So that's why there is no security in the flat file. But the same as that kind of security I can provide in where? In databases. In databases is not like that. So no one can come and open your table. Yes or no? Suppose are you storing some information in the databases? What it was happened? So no one can come and open your tables because of reason there is some restrictions, some securities are there. If you want to see my table data, then you need a permission. And if I want to see your table data, then I need a permissions. So that means here what happens? Security is one of the major factor in the databases. Yes or no? So that kind of securities are not available under flat files. So this is one of the feature which was not supporting under flat files. So that means what I want to say, flat files are give, okay, poor security for data compared to database. Okay, compared to database. Okay, so there is no security, but this security in the databases are very high level security, like each and every operation when user want to perform on the database tables or data, so they need what now? Permissions. Okay, now, so these all concepts I already said to you in our Oracle classes. I will show you with the practically each and every implementation. Okay, now, right? And the next last one is called as what now? Data indexing. Okay, so basically indexes, why we want to use, okay, in data retrieval process means, the reason is what now? Fastly and quickly we can access our data. For example, nowadays you can see simplest manner, if you want to understand, every textbook is having index page. Did you find out any? Yes, every textbook or book is having first page is called as a index pages. Sir, I don't know why the people will giving index page in the textbooks. Is there any advantages when we have an index page? What is that? Suppose your textbook is having, for example, 3 to 500 page numbers are there. Out of the 500 page numbers, for example, you need to take some particular topic. But the topic where it is in out of 500 page numbers, will you know it? No, we don't know. So then what was happen here? So we need to follow each and every page you want to search. When there is a no index page. If there is no index pages and you want to take particular topic, then what the user has to do, he want to go for each and every page number I need to search. Suppose in this, there are two cases are there. One is the best case and one is the worst case. So my best case is what now? My required topic is having in the page number 1 only. So is there any time consuming? No, because my required what I'm expecting and what I wanted here, that information is having in the page number 1. And when I open my book and my searching also starts from page number 1. And my required data is also available in the page number 1, then that is called as a best case to me. Yes or no? But unfortunately, my required data, my required topic is having 400 or 500 page number. Then what is this? Is a best case or worst case? Worst case. That means you need to search 400 page numbers you need to search. So that means, is it a time consuming process? Yes. So same as if you have an index page, is it necessary to search 400 page numbers? No need. Yes or no? So because in index page, each and every topic is located in which page number, it was very clear. So suppose my required topic is having 350th page number and it was showing in my index page. Then I will see, yes, my topic was there in 350th page number. Then is it necessary again user has to go in searching one by one page number? No. So can I directly jump now? Yes or no? So I can directly jump to 350th page number. So I can take my required topic. That is what indexes advantage, time saving. Okay. But unfortunately, data index mechanism is not supported under flat files. So in flat files, what it was happening, for example, this is your table and this is your information, I store it. Okay. Now, suppose if I want to fetch some data, then how my coding level, how I'm writing code means I'm writing code for each and every character will be go to comparing. So searching started E, M, P, L, O, Y, E, underscore, D, like each and every character will be checking us. So if you want to check each and every character in the flat file in each line, is it time consuming process? Definitely. Okay. If I want it, James. So James, I can't directly retrieve from the flat file. So if I want to retrieve James, first I need to search from E, starting character. So each and every character will be searching, and each line searching, then come to James. So this is highly difficult to retrieving your information fastly. Okay, and it was very time consuming process. So because of reason, your flat files are never supporting what now? Indexes. But whereas this indexes mechanisms are supported under database, and indexes is one of the most important topic in database. Okay, now if you go to any interview levels, any database interview levels, definitely they're asking some questions under indexes concept. Okay, now so that means what I'm saying here, flat files are not supporting indexing mechanism. Okay, whereas database supports indexing mechanism, so that retrieving data is faster than flat files. Okay, now right. So these are the some problems the people was identified in your flat files mechanisms. Okay, now and to overcome these all problems, what the people was identified, then they was introducing one concept in real time, and that concept is called as what now? DBMS. What is this? DBMS. So that is one of my concept here. Okay, now and now we will discuss about what is DBMS, and DBMS use and advantages are what, and how many models are there in the DBMS. Okay, now so these are important for you to get some idea on Oracle. Okay, right. So after overcome the problems of your books and papers and flat files, and the people was introducing the next storage methods. What is now? DBMS concepts. And in this DBMS concept, how the data can be storing, and what kind of models, and which model present it was booming in the world. Okay, and our Oracle comes under which type of DBMS model. Okay, so that all we will discuss in this. Okay, DBMS. Okay, this is called as it is a software. It is what now? Software which is used to manage and maintain data or information in database. Okay, now so this is what DBMS we called as. Okay, now so DBMS is nothing but it is a software which is used to manage and maintain data or information in a database. Okay, now and now by using of this DBMS software, what we can do means that by using DBMS or software, we can perform the following operations. The following operations are which kind of operations we can perform. Okay, now first one, we want to create a database memories. Okay, by using of DBMS software we can do. Next one, we need to create tables. Next one, we can inserting data. Next, we are updating data. Next, we need to selecting data. Next, we called as deleting data. Okay, now so these are the operations which we perform by using of what now? DBMS. So first, with the help of this software, what we need to create one memory should be created, because I said to you, when I want to store some information or data, we should require some space. And the space is called as what now? Databases. First, we need to create a database memory with the help of DBMS software. And after that, in this memory, create your tables, because in DBMS, okay, what it was happen, your data can be stored in the format of a tabular. So I can create a tables, later insert, update, select, and delete. So these are the operations we will be perform on database data. Okay, right. And that is what the purpose of DBMS software, what it will do. Okay, and how it was working here, observe. For example, user and user interacting to, okay, user want to interacting to database. Okay, it's not like that it can directly interacting with this memory. Okay, now, so first what you want to do, you want to use a DBMS. So you want to use DBMS software, and with the help of DBMS software, you want to create some memory, and after that, his communications will be started. Okay, now, so this is what interaction will be happening with the DBMS. So that's why somebody is saying that DBMS will act as an interface between users and database memories. Okay, so it will be act as what now? Interface between users and databases. Okay, now. And after that, okay, so in this DBMS, okay, now, so this software we are using, and to what purpose we are using, that operations and how it was working, we discuss here, DBMS software. Okay, right. See, anybody newcomers are there, today is our first class. If anybody thinking like that and they didn't understand the concept, so please leave, first only leave it. In class between, if anybody leaving now, that's not good for me. Okay, na? It's not your wish, or it's not a cinema theater. You are, whenever you coming, whenever you are going, I didn't allow. You can ask my existing students. Sudhakar's classes are very seriously going on. Have a doubt, subject doubt, career doubts, come and interact with me. But this is not your college. This is not your cinema theater, right? Whenever you come and whenever you leave. Okay, now. So before coming to this class, go to inquire when it is started, how many classes are happened. If you are interested, then come to this class. Okay, otherwise, without any information, blindly don't come to any class. Okay, na? So coming to, before coming a new batch, go to ask them, the management people, when it was started, how many classes are happened. Okay, they will tell you. You are okay. Okay, 2 classes are happened. This is a 3rd class. Okay, sir, no problem. Still Oracle is not started. So I can manage. Then only come to attend the classes. I'm telling boys and girls. Okay, na? This is not your wish. Once you come into my classroom, this is my priority and my space. Okay, here your choice will not there in this classroom. It's my choice. And it is not like that. Okay, when you come and when you leave, I never accept this kind of activities. Okay, na? So this is maybe new batch. I'm going to thinking if I want to serious or not, because you are a newcomers. But next level, I cannot accept this kind of activities. Okay, na? Understand, na? So before coming to not my class, any faculty class, first carefully take the information from the management people. When this batch is started, how many demos are over, demos are going on, or demos are completed. Okay, so that information take properly from management. And then come and attend if you are interested. This is 3rd class of DBMS. Oracle still not started. Okay, na? Oracle still not started. This is still we are going on DBMS concepts. If you are okay, no problem, sir, DBMS. Okay, then come and sit. No, sir, I wanted fresh batch, a new batch. I want it means you just go to outside and wait for some time. If any batches come, you can join into that. Yes or no? That's the better now. So this is not a what we can supermarket or cinema theater. Whenever my wish, I'm coming, I'm going, I'm coming, I'm going. This is not a restaurant. This is not a cafe. Yes or no? So this is one classroom having some proper restrictions here. Okay. That you have to think about before coming to any class or going to any class. Okay. I'm clearly telling this is the third session of a DBMS class. Third or second? Third session. Okay, na? Oracle may be started after this, otherwise tomorrow. From Oracle onwards, when I started Oracle, na, from there onwards, if you attend the classes, nothing problem to you. Okay, because the DBMS is completely theory sessions. What is what we are learning? History. Before Oracle, history of the database. That's it. Okay, but your Oracles are not started still now. Oracle classes may be started after this session. Otherwise, I will start tomorrow onwards. Okay, na? Right. So this is some information from my side. Okay, and later your wish. You are coming to this class, attending this class is your wish. Okay, na? But in between, don't go to. Okay, if you're not interested, before only don't come. I already very clearly I'm saying that my schedules, everything. If you're interested, come to my classes. Otherwise, leave into any other batch. If you go, happily go. I don't want to stop to you. Understand, na? So that is your choice, because choice is yours. I'm not restricted. But once you came to my class, then you are my under. Then I have that right. Okay, na? Outside, I don't know. Who are you? But once come into my class, you are my student. I want to take care about you. Okay, na? In any other subject level, career level, jobs, placements level, that is my responsibility. Yes or no? To give some help, to give some references. But out of this premises, I don't know who are you. And you also know that, Sudhakar sir, I don't know. Happy, no problem. Your life, my life, my life. But once come to this classroom, we are all one family, and make it as a good relationship here. Okay, good relation, good communication. Then only giving and taking policy will be good. If you wanted any reference, definitely you're asking to me. If I want to give a reference to you, I want to expecting something now. Recently means 6 months back or 8 months back, I sent it almost 52 candidates I sent to reference in Samyuta Info Solutions company. 52 people I'm sending from Naresh IT. Okay, na? On Python subject. What happened? 2 people selected. Okay, so that managing director called me. Sudhakar, why you are sending like this? No, you wanted. Yeah, I wanted, but your candidates are dummy candidates. Nothing is not. They have completed their course or not. I said, no, they completed. Actually, I already complete information I was taking from the students. Then only I sent to you. No, they're selling very wrong. No one knows minimum subject knowledge. So Samyuta Info Solution managing director, they said like that. Out of 52, 2 candidates are perfect and well candidates selected. Now they are working. Remaining 50 candidates are only time pass candidates. I understand. Okay, na? No interested. No seriousness. Nothing. Reference mil gaya hai, chalo reference. Ticket. Lagega to lagega, nahi to nahi. So I disappointed actually. I feel very bad because minimum 52 candidates means at least 10 to 15 candidates selected. Now I am also very happy. My students are good. Naresh IT, not my students. Naresh IT students are good. Python students are good. But 52 people I'm sending on Python technology, 2 candidates are selected. The remaining 50 people are filtered out in first round only. At least 3 rounds are there. Okay, third round fails, second round fails, sir. There have some situation, some choice like that. First round only, first 3-4 questions are out. That means I understand that how much you are doing hard work. Very hard work now. Too much hard work. Nobody can believe that. That's why, see one thing, reference is like a one choice for your career, one opportunity for your career. References are unnecessarily don't waste, because one time you are going to company in one reference, next time if you want to come means lot of time it will take, and even the giving person also not interested on you. Yes or no? So you are asking, sir, reference give me, wo karunga, ye karunga, wo kar denge. So I believe, okay, subject clear, excellent subject, sir, pura complete ho gaya mera. Then I believe that, okay, then I send it to them. But their original performance came. They're saying all are dummy candidates, sir. Sudhakar Garu. There is no subject of any candidate. Even the C program knowledge also they don't know. And he said, don't send that kind of candidate again. Oh my God. I'm a little bit sad. Okay. Sorry, sir. Never. Next time if I'm sending perfect candidates, I'm sending. Otherwise, I'm not sending. So because of their time waste, see, 50 people, they want to take interviews. So that means that complete recruitment board is there, HR board. The recruitment board people are spending on that area. So their time waste, their money waste, they are going to be, their work also stopping in some areas. They're all are focusing on interview panels. So he told me like that, these are all situations. Now I said that, sir, next time if I'm sending my candidate, or not my candidate or any other technology, my related person, if I'm sending to you, definitely here only I will check each and every information, then I will send it, sir. Okay, Sudhakar, you do like that, but don't send a scrap. That is, so that's why reference is also very, very important for you. Everyone not giving reference to you, yes or no? It's like a one opportunity. You're a lucky person. You got a reference means you are a luckiest person. That opportunity, maximum 99.99% try it. Okay, now how in recently FIFA World Cup, Messi, and from the starting to end of the final match, he was open. That means even the whatever it was happened, even the I die, no problem, but I want to get a World Cup. In such a way he was played. In 35, 36 years of age person, how you played in a ground? Did you see now? Anybody watching FIFA? He was a rock. The speed, running, passing of ballings, assistance, goals. The 35, 36 years of age person, he was played like that because he already decided this is my last World Cup. Whatever it may be, even that I die in the ground, nothing problem, but I want to take a World Cup to my country. That is the target, because the opportunities will not come every time. Yes or no? That's what. How you played, is like a chiruta, is like a tiger. He was played like that. What a playing here, 36 years of old person. Football is not a simple game. Okay, it's very dangerous game because each and every moment he was running. Yes or no? It's not a cricket match. Batting, bowling, fielders are staying like this. Rest position, cricket match. When ball is going to then only running. Otherwise, jane dosko. That is a cricket match. Lazy match, cricket match. Yes or no? और रोहित शर्मा जैसे कैंडिडेट रहेगा तो वो सिंगल भी नहीं लेता है. जाने से 4 मारना है, नहीं तो 6 मारना, नहीं तो मैं यहीं पर ही करूंगा. बॉल डाल दो तू. ऐसी जो रहता है ना, कुछ नहीं कर सकते. ऐसा थोड़ा एग्रेसिव रहना चाहिए करियर में. ऐसा he was not taking singles. Yes or no, yaar? If any Rohit fans are there, don't feel. I'm talking reality. Yes or no? When he was go to single, don't come. I will play 4, 6. That's it. Otherwise, stick out the grease. Nothing was doing. He was 1 run taking na. बैट पकड़ लेगा, नीचे करेगा, वो करेगा, ये करेगा, फिर स्टार्ट होगा इसका. Why are you playing like that? There are so many youngsters are there. Give opportunity to the youngsters. Yes or no? So many youngsters are there. Very rare, really very talented youngsters are there. So why we are not giving opportunity to them? So that opportunity once come to you, reference once it was come to you, maximum try it. Okay, now? So don't waste the references. Okay. Now what clear now? So Oracle will starting. If any newcomers, again I'm telling, Oracle will started from tomorrow. Maybe today you have a time. Today I will start. Okay, now? Otherwise tomorrow onwards it will be started. Okay, right. Now this is what now DBMS. What is DBMS? Okay, and DBMS operations, and it was working like a interface. And the important thing is models of DBMS. Models of DBMS. Yeah, basically DBMS. Okay, it was having three types of models in this. The people was introducing here. First one we called as here hierarchical model. Hierarchical database management system. It is the first model, and we called as HDBMS. We called. Okay, now. So hierarchical model in this. Okay. The people was using one of this software we called as your software is called as a IMS software. What is the software name? IMS software. And this software stand for here information management system. Information management system is one of the software they will use it in this hierarchy model. But here hierarchical model, okay, in this, the people, this is the first DBMS software, IMS software. But what it was happen here also, so many drawbacks they found. Like data retrieval is highly, okay, time consuming process, no security. Yes or no? Duplicates are more and more it is occurred. So these kind of some drawbacks they will find out in this hierarchical. And this is outdated model present in industry. Okay. And this extension model, the people was introducing, okay, that extension model is called as what now? Network model. Network database management system. Okay, network database management system. It is called as a NDBMS. It's called as a NDBMS. And in this also, they're using one of the software is called as a IDBMS software. And we called as it is the stand of IDBMS is nothing but here integrated database management system. Database management system. Okay, no? And in this networks also, again, security related problems we have it here. Again, data retrieval here also, time consuming process. Like here, we have some more drawbacks in this. And finally, to overcome these two models, okay, problems, the people was introducing what now? Relational database management system. Relational database management system. Okay, na? This is what we called as a ORDBMS. And this is the most popular DBMS in present industry. Okay, na? Almost every organization, okay, it may be public or private, whatever it was, every organization is using what now? Relational database management system, and very, very popular in the world. Okay, now, so this is from 1970s, okay, 69 to 70s, it was released here. So just imagine 1969 to 70, from that year to still 2022, we are going to be using relational database softwares, okay, for data management purpose. So, and this is what, but here, the most important point here, observe. In between, I'm giving some note point for these two models. Okay, now I'm giving some note point here. What is the note point here? The about two models. That means HDBMS, comma NDBMS. Okay, models are outdated models in real time. In real time. So there is these models are no one present in industries are using. So everyone using what now? Your hierarchical model, sorry, relational model. Come to a relational model. Again, in this guys here, there are two types of submodules are there. First one we called as a object relational model, object relational DBMS. Okay, that's called as ORDBMS we call. And second one is called as here another model in this, that is called as here object oriented DBMS, that is called as OODBMS. Okay, now so this is another model which comes under relational categories. Okay, two parts are there in the relational. How many parts? Two parts. Object relational is a one part and object oriented is a one more part. Then what is the differences between this object relational and object oriented? So this is important for you. So come to object relational in this database. Okay, object relational in this database, what it was happened. This softwares, that means object relational database management system softwares, if are you using in your companies, how the data can be stored in this database means they can store the data in the format of tabular formats. Okay, so which format? Data can be stored. Data can be stored in which format? Table format. Okay, here what is table? The table will be defined like this. Table is nothing but it's a collection of rows and columns. Okay, in such a way it will be storing your information. Okay, and every column or row different names we can call here. Okay, now so what we called here, the row can be called here rows, or else we called as records, or else we called as tuples. This is the name of your rows. And even though columns in different manner, we want to call columns also. So columns, otherwise we called as here fields, otherwise we called as here attributes. Okay, now these are the names of your rows and columns. A different way you can call, nothing problem. And can I say guys here, okay, can I say here, a row is nothing but, can I say here, a row is nothing but, it's a group of columns. Can I say? Yes or no? Can I say or no? Yes, of course. For example, can you see if you want to go for, suppose you need to design some table here. Okay. Suppose this is your table, right? So table is nothing but here what? Okay. And these are columns C1, C2, and C3. It's my table name, for example, test. And in this table, I designed with how many columns I designed here? 3 columns. And in this 3 columns, suppose I'm inserting some rows. So these are the rows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and some information in this, and some information in this. Okay. So these areas are called as what now? Rows. And this area is called as what now? Columns. Okay. So now this is what we called as rows and columns. And now we can see a row is nothing but, I said what now? Group of columns. Because when you go for to comparing this group of columns, then only it will be forming a row. Okay. So that's why a row, how it was formed, means that it's a group of columns is called as a row. Okay. And this pattern, your data can be saved here. So a row is nothing but, okay, group of columns. So next one. Now, object relational databases are storing data in the format of table. That was confirmed. And how I can manage this data means that this databases completely depends on, okay, completely depends on which language it was depend on, means SQL. Which language? SQL. So that's why these are called as a SQL databases we called. What we called here? SQL databases we called. It's completely depends on SQL language. So that means the object relational database management system softwares, whatever it was there present in the market, that databases are going to be work on based on SQL language. So whenever you want to interacting to that, communicating to that, so user must and should be need a SQL knowledge. Okay, now with that language only, I can communicating with my object relational databases. Okay, right. So now, what are the examples of softwares for this? These are called as a Oracle, MySQL, PostgreSQL SQLs. Okay, so SQL Server, okay, etc. So these are all are comes under, okay, these are all are comes under what now? Your object relational or relational databases also we called. Okay, now in this any of database you can use, the data can be storing into tabular format is the first point, and later these databases, when you want to interacting or working on these databases, compulsory users or programmers having the knowledge of SQL. Okay, right. And the next category, what is the second one here? Object oriented. Object oriented DBMS. That's called as OODBMS. Okay, so if I'm using, and these databases where the people are using and how the people was using means, these databases are how the data can be stored means the data can be stored in these databases in which format means in a objects format. In which format? In object format. Okay. In object format it will be. Okay. And these databases, okay, if you want to work on these databases or interacting to object oriented, it's completely depends on, okay, completely depends on which concept? OOPS concept. So OOPS stands for object oriented programming languages. Okay, now so OOPS concept is completely depend here, and that's why so many people when they're going to object oriented side, those people are learning what now? OOPS from Java, OOPS from your .NET, OOPS from your Python. Okay, from anywhere you can go to learn it, OOPS concepts. And in the OOPS futures, what is the OOPS futures? Class, object, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, and encapsulation. So these are the futures of OOPS, and this knowledge is required for the people who are interacting with the object-oriented databases. Okay, and this database or these databases are not depends on SQL, so that these databases are called as what we called here means no SQL. Which type of databases these are? No SQL databases, because it's not depends on SQL, it depends on only OOPS. So that's why nowadays somebody is asking, no SQL databases also there in the market. Okay, SQL databases, no SQL databases. And no SQL database, what is some examples of this softwares means? Nowadays, all of you listening, what is this? MongoDB, and one more is there like Cassandra. Okay, so these are the databases which was comes under object oriented, and these are depends on OOPS concepts, not SQL concepts. Okay, and best examples of softwares in the market, MongoDB plus Cassandra. So present it is a running tools here in the market. Okay, right. So now these are complete information about your object relational and object oriented. And now tell me, whatever we are learning the course Oracle, this is what? Object oriented, object relational. Okay, right. And these courses, who will learn these courses means especially when the people will trying on jobs on Mongo database side jobs, Cassandra tools. Okay, when the specially they're trying on that particular technologies and particular tools, those people required this knowledge. Okay, but Java students, .NET students, PHP students, Selenium students, AWS students, DevOps students, okay, now MSBI, Power BI, these students are required what now? Object relational database knowledge. Okay, so and even though our course is also comes under relational model, not a oriented model. Okay, na? So that is what we're learning. And now this is our course. This is not our course. Okay, na? My course is this one, not this one. Are you clear now? So Oracle is, now what you say, what is Oracle? Oracle is a object relational database management systems. That's it. It's not object oriented. Okay, na? Right. So now these are the information about DBMS. Are you clear now? So now finally, once you know the what is what, then you will get some idea. Okay, what is idea? Okay, sir, Oracle is a relational database management system model. In this, one of the model is object relational model. In this model, data can be stored always in tabular format. And if I want to work on Oracle, definitely I should require a knowledge of SQL. Okay, you don't want it C language, C++, Java, .NET. You don't want it. You want it only SQL to interacting of your Oracle. Clear? So now this is the background of DBMS and basic terms, what is what. And one more thing, here also I said to you, database Oracle comes under which type of database category? OLTP. This is also practically I'm showing that your Oracle comes under transactional or else analytical. That is also I will show practically in front of you. Then you will get some more confident on that. Okay, now? Right. So this is what DBMS concepts, guys. And what is the next topic? Oracle. Now onwards, your main classes are started. Okay, now what you are expected, what purpose you came, what you want to learn. So that is now we started. Okay, now what is the date today? From now onwards, you just count how many sessions I said? 50 to 60 classes. Now you can count. So today is my first session of Oracle. Online and offline people. Again, I'm telling this is my first class of Oracle. And from this onwards, I required 50 to 60 classes to finishing your what I'm going to finish in the 50 to 60 classes, I said. What is our course content here? Oracle. After that, SQL, normalizations concepts, PLSQL, and dynamic SQL. Okay, na? Right. So now, Oracle. Let me come out and see. So Oracle, by above explanation, okay, you will be understand now what is Oracle. Okay, na? So that's why I'm directly writing that point. Okay. What do you say? Oracle is a RDBMS in the bracket ORDBMS product which was introduced by who was introduced here? Oracle Corporation people was introduced. Oracle Corporation in the year of 1979. So Oracle is a RDBMS in the bracket ORDBMS, okay, product which was introducing by Oracle Corporation in 1979. Okay, so what purpose they introduced it, sir? Means that it is used to store, data or information of a particular organization. of a particular organization permanently along with the security. Okay, so these databases are not only for storage of data permanently, even though along with the permanent storage, it will be providing high level security. So that's the reason nowadays databases why this much famous and why every organization people are using databases means not only for storage purpose. Along with the storage, one more facility we have here that's called a security, and that's not a low level, it's a high level secure. Once my data was kept into database memories, it is highly impossible to anybody access or anybody see or anybody manipulate my data without my permissions. It's impossible. Okay, and storage also, which type of storage? Permanent storage. That means once data will be stored in the database, it was a lifelong storage. So what I said, unless user has to delete, then only deleted. Otherwise, any abnormal terminations are occurred on my databases, then only I can lose my data. But these two things are not happening on the database, then your data will never delete. So it's a permanent storage, okay, we called. Okay, now, and that kind of the causes we have in the Oracle database. But from 1979, so 1979 means even though your Oracle is what we can say Java is not there. Yes or no? Java was 1995. So 1995 to 1996 between it was come. But databases are very, very oldest technologies. When you compare to now recently your Java, .NET, whatever it was there. Okay, .NET 2002, it was introducing. Java 1995, it was introducing. So compared to these technologies, which is the oldest technologies means databases are very oldest technologies. So it was 1979 only, it was available in the market. Okay, at the time there is a no Java, there is no .NET, nothing. Yes or no? So we have a databases. Okay, and from 1979 to in the latest versions, how many different types of versions are introducing by Oracle Corporation people? Okay, na? So the first version of Oracle is okay, Oracle 1.0 is the first version. Okay, na? So year 2, now there are so many versions are there. Now present we are learning Oracle 19C version. 19C versions. But if anybody asks you what is the very latest version is that? The latest version, the latest version of Oracle is what is now? Oracle 21C. Okay, so Oracle 21C is a very, very latest, but in the late Oracle 21C present in industries are not using. So industries are up to now, they prefer what now? Oracle 19C only. Okay, right. So now this is what we called the latest version. But here, some people are asking, sir, like 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, 5.0, 6.0, 7, 8i, 9i, 10G, 11G, 12C, 18C, 19C. So these are the starting to ending versions. But sir, in these versions, what kind of features are there? In each version, which type of features are introducing by your Oracle Corporation people? And version to version, if anybody asks you, what is the differences between Oracle 12C and 19C, or Oracle 10G and 11G? So if anybody asks like that, okay, so the difference is what now? Some features. So every new version, they was introducing some new features they introduced here. And what is the features in each version, we will be discussed now. And I will show you the 1.0 to 19C, in each version, what kind of the futures are introducing by Oracle people. Okay, na? And based on that futures, you can get it some idea the differences of 11G, 10G, or 12C, 18C, or 18C, 19C differences are, you will understand that. Okay, na? So now I will be go for, don't write, this is just a table. Okay, so versions and futures. Okay, na? So what is this that we will discuss now? Okay, so this is I gathered some information. Okay, so here all the version and future in tabular format I was taken this. Okay, so don't write, no need to write. I will share this material. Okay, na? Don't worry. Okay, so these are what now the versions of your Oracle. In this, carefully observe. Okay, so first one by one we will check it out. What is what I will explain to you. And these all versions as per concepts wise we are learning in our courses. Okay, na? Right. And the first 1979 we said Oracle 1.0, and this is not public released here. So internally the company people are using this version. Okay, but not out of the company. That's why it is not a public product. Okay, but 1980s they're doing some modifications and they added some features in 2.0, and this is your first public released version in the market. And in this version, what they was give it us means they was give it us basic SQL functionalities like DDL queries, DML queries, DQL queries, that kind of basic functionalities are they introducing in this version. And after that, 1982, Oracle 3.0, this is your first portable database. So portable database means, portability means what? We can move it. So we can carry from one location to another or move it from one to another location. That is first version of a 3.0 database. And after that, 1984, Oracle 4.0, we are introducing read consistency tables. That means that the tables are only for reading purpose, but not writing. So what is read consistencies in our classes, you can observe. And in 1986, Oracle 5.0, it was introduce a client server architecture. So what is a client server? Means from 1.0 to 4.0, the people was directly working on server side. Okay, they're directly interacting to servers. But now 5.0 onwards, okay, because directly if we interacting to servers, then there is no security. The security problems will be faced because directly I'm interacting. That's why the people, what they did, they prepared what now? Client server architecture. So now what it was happen? A user want to interacting with my Oracle server, he can't directly go. So instead of directly going to that, he was preparing what now? One client tool is required here, and user interacting with the client tool through he was connecting to Oracle. So that's what happened. Your database at a backend side, user at a front end side. That's why users cannot directly see databases. So that reason in databases, whatever we save our data, that was secure now? Yes or no? Yes. So now, for example, I show you registration form is there in Facebook. You enter some details in registration form. You click on submit button. Where it will go? It will go to database. But in database, whatever it was asking, user ID, password, whatever it was asking in the registration form that you submitted, and your user ID, your password will be saved under database now? Yes. But can you tell me, can I see your user ID and password? No, because database is having backend side. Users cannot directly interacting to that. So that's why in the databases, if any case sensitive data or any confidential data, if I keep in that, the users cannot see it. So like a client server architecture was introducing in this from 5.0 onwards, our Oracle is working like which base technique, client and server technique basis, it will work. So user doesn't directly connecting to server. If you want to connect and work on server, you mustn't be required one client tool. And the client tool, what it is, what is server in our classes, I will explain that. Next one. In 1988, Oracle 6.0 introducing PLSQL. So that means 1.0 to 5.0, there is no PLSQL language in our Oracle. So this language was introducing from 6.0 onwards. Okay. So that means present Oracle supporting how many languages? 2 languages. One is SQL, one is PLSQL. Okay, na? Right. And what is PLSQL? PLSQL advantages compared to SQL and PLSQL differences, what it is, that all we will discuss. And in 1992, Oracle 7.0, here more features are introducing by people like a integrity constants. Okay, like a primary key, foreign key relations, normalizations concepts, yes or no, unique. So data validations, that kind of things are we are going to discussing here. And later on, varchar data type to change it into varchar 2. So many people, maybe they don't know. So many people are asking, sir, varchar, but varchar is there up to 6.0 only. From the 7.0 onwards in my Oracle, there is no varchar. And varchar 2 differences what, sir? Okay. Varchar is called as it is a ANSI data type. Okay, that means American National Standard Institution people was giving the data type to Oracle. Okay, but varchar 2 is not a ANSI. Varchar 2 was its own data type. That means Oracle people was created this data type in their product. Okay, so that means from 1.0 to 6.0, Oracle, whenever they want to store some string data, then they will be using varchar. And varchar is belongs to who's ANSI people. So ANSI people permissions they're taking and purchasing, and that was used into their application. So can I say varchar is called like a third-party tool? Yes or no? Definitely. So that is what varchar. But later on, Oracle people, why should we want to depend on others? Okay, we want to create our own data type for your string storage of data. That is called as a varchar 2. So varchar 2 is completely belongs to Oracle Corporation. Varchar is belongs to ANSI people. Got it my point now? And both are dynamic nature of data types. It is also dynamic. It is also dynamic. Next, varchar will occupy space for nulls, but varchar 2 is not occupied space for nulls. So these are the difference. So from 7.0 and coming to latest version also, there is no varchar data type in our database. It is already outdated and removed. And everybody using what now? Varchar 2. That is the history of that. Next, along with that, stored procedures, stored functions, and triggers. Okay, right. And 1997, Oracle 8.0, they're introducing some object-oriented features. What is object-oriented means don't expect all. So here we can do with the help of PLSQL language, we can implement a function overloading mechanisms and also encapsulating mechanism. Encapsulates means what now? Binding. Yes or no? Yes. So how you people are using binding? Okay, now your methods, your functions, names, and methods, how you are binding together with the help of some object, class object. Same as in Oracle is also, these two features are supported from object oriented. One is function overloading concepts I can implement it here, and encapsulating of variables or encapsulating of any procedure function, whatever it is. So these two object features will be implemented under Oracle. That was possible by using of PLSQL language only. Your SQL language will not allow this. Okay, that is, and later table partitions. Okay, this is one feature. What is this feature that we will see? And later, instead of triggers. Okay, now these are the features was introducing in 8.0. And after that, 1998, the people was introducing Oracle 8i. Here I stands for internet. So from this database onwards, from this version onwards, you can store images, you can store audio files, you can store video files. So that means the before 8.0, we don't have the facility to store our images, audios, and videos. I don't have that facilities. But 8i onwards, we have to store image files, audio files, and video files. That is called as a multimedia files. So multimedia options will be supported here because I stands for internet. Internet is nothing but multimedia. Yes or no? Networks. So that is what it was. Along with that, we have here roll up and cube methods, and columns are increased per a table up to 1000. Okay, the previously it is less than to 1000, but in this version onwards, we will be created how many columns in a table means up to 1000. Thus 1000 is a maximum columns in one single table. Same as if Microsoft SQL Server is there. There is in one single table 1024 columns in Microsoft people. There was given, but Oracle limit is 1000 columns only. More than 1000 columns I cannot create it. So that is our limit in our table. Next, Oracle 8i extension is called as a 9i. Here the people was using renaming of column methods as well as the most important in real time. What is now ANSI joins. Previously the people are using non-ANSI joins, but later on they will use a ANSI joins here. So non-ANSI joins, ANSI joins differences what? Okay, what kind of differences are there in between these two? And present in industry, what we are using by means all the people are using what now? ANSI only. The present you can see any database projects. Okay, the most, that means 90% of people are using ANSI, and non-ANSI format of very less people, they are using non-ANSI format like 5 to 10%. But most of the people are using what now? ANSI. Why, sir? What is the reason behind this? That all we will discuss. Next, 2004, Oracle 10G is called as what now? G stands for grid technologies. So that means what is the mean by grid? Is nothing but one centralized database will be there. Okay, one centralized database server will be there, and with this server, I can integrate any number of client missions. Any number of client missions I can integrate it here. So client 1, client 2, client 3, client 4, and client 5. This is called as what now? Grid. So this is called as what now? Grid. So in centralized database server, one centralized database server, the number of client missions can be interacting at a time. So that means you will send your request. I am also sending my request. So at a time, the number of client mission requests will go to centralized database systems. So that kind of grid mechanisms are provided by Oracle Corporation people in Oracle 10G. That's what the G stands for, what they given, grid technology. And later in this, there was introducing introducing admin side operations like security related operations, flashback queries, indicator of classes, and regular expressions. So these are the features in 10G. And after that, the 10G extension is called as what now? 11G. And in this, read-only tables, virtual tables, integer data types using sequences, and enable and disable triggers. These facilities are in the 11G. And after that, 2013, the people was introducing Oracle 12C, and C stands for what now? Cloud technologies. So that means up to 11G, Oracle application cannot be integrated with the cloud. It's not possible. That kind of features and methods, we don't have it. But 12C onwards, my Oracle application also can integrate it with my cloud systems. Okay, so that kind of facilities are available from 12C onwards. So now Oracle application you can integrate with the cloud computing also. That facilities also we have it here. And now in this truncate tables, okay, multiple indexes, how to create invisible columns, sequence sessions, and new auto increment by using of identity. Okay, now these facilities. And come to 2018, Oracle 18C. In this, some database admin related features are introducing like a polymorphic table functions and Active Directory integrations. These are the two features introducing into 18C. And 18C extension is called as 2019. The people was introducing 19C. In this, Active Data Guard DML redirections, automatic index creations, and SQL queries on object sessions. So these are the some DBA administrator features are introducing in 18C and 19C operations. Okay. And after that, in that 2021, so 21C also there. Okay. But that is very latest versions. Okay. Now, so up to here, these are the versions, and each version, what kind of the features are we have it here. Okay, na? And this entire table I will upload into Google Classroom. Okay, this notes also uploading here. So from there you can take. Okay, right. And the next one. Come to next one here. Working with Oracle. Okay, right. So whenever you want to work with Oracle database, okay, or database servers, first of all, we should know that how to install this Oracle software first thing, because before I want to start my work, okay, my practice, my queries, my programs, okay, first we need to know how to install it. So installing of your Oracle software, that is the first thing I will show you. And installation purpose, okay, how to download your software, from which website we need to download, that is also we can check. And after installation, okay, while installation, which kind of platforms is required for Oracle, okay, and whatever the software and hardware requirements are need in a computer to installation of this software, because Oracle 19c will not supported Windows 7 operating systems. So your system or laptop must be have a Windows 10, otherwise 11. But Windows 7, if anybody is there in your laptop, so please immediately upgrade. Okay, na? So because your Oracle 19c will never support it. So like this, some hardware and software requirements, as well as platforms, which kind of platforms will be supported by Oracle, and installation, downloading, yes or no. So this all, and after that, after successfully installed here, internal process, what is the client, what is the server. So this all we will be discuss. Got it my point now? Yes. But this is a very, very important class this is. Okay, na? Once you know in this working with Oracle, how to work with Oracle, if you know each and every point, then later classes are very, very easy for you. Okay, na? So there I will show you and how many types of softwares, how many editions, which edition we are using in real time. Okay, na? This is all we will discuss in this class. Okay, and this is very important class for you. Don't miss it. Okay, and that will I will start it on tomorrow. Okay, and one more thing, Google Classroom still not created here. Today I want to inform to the people. Once they created, I will go to send. Okay, right. One thing, one more, just wait, guys. Akhil, are you there? Akhil.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, Akhil, when it will create a Google Class?
On the Wednesday, sir. After the Wednesday, every student will be get the Google Classroom link.
Okay, so Wednesday means tomorrow, na?
Yeah, tomorrow. After the class, everyone should be get who done the payment.
After the class, huh?
After the class.
Okay, okay. And tomorrow this ID also change?
Yeah, sir. Tomorrow after the class, I will be change the link also.
Okay, okay. So can I expect tomorrow Google Classroom?
Yeah, after the class, you can expect it.
Okay, okay.
By the Wednesday end of the day, every student will be get the link. Okay, sir.
Oh, yes. Okay, Akhil. Okay. All right, guys. So by tomorrow evening, you will be get a Google Class. Okay, na? Right. So online people, same thing, guys. Okay. So Google Class, and you are already, your admin was given some information to you. Your admin name is Mr. Akhil. So that number also there. So please take that number and keep it. And if any non-technical doubts are there for online students, you just contact to Mr. Akhil, and whatever he was given in the message box. So please check it out and the number, save it. Okay, now further in the future, you want to interact with Mr. Akhil. Okay, right, guys. Okay, guys, and tomorrow we will start it. Okay, now, right. Thank you. Thank you so much. 10 only. 10.
క్లాస్ క్రియేట్ చేశాక ప్రీవియస్ క్లాసెస్ అప్లోడ్ చేస్తాను.
అన్ని ఇస్తాను. ఫ్రమ్ డే 1 నుంచి ఇప్పటి వరకు జరిగినవన్నీ వస్తాయి మీకు.
నోట్స్ వస్తాయి.
వీడియోస్ వస్తాయి.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
ఓకే. So online students, so please save your admin number, Mr. Akhil. So his number, save it, and further any non-technical doubts will be there. You just interact to him, okay? And maybe you were saying that from tomorrow onwards, your Zoom ID link also change, okay? No? So as soon as possible, you need to fulfill your registration process, okay? Right. मैं बोलता हूँ कल I will show it. Oracle Sai Kumar. Oracle is one of the software of DBMS model. Okay, DBMS having 3 different hierarchies: HDBMS, NDBMS, and relational DBMS. So your Oracle comes under relational model. It is a part of DBMS. Okay, na? Right. Harshita. Yes, once Google Classroom is created, you will be get every day class notes, but recording sessions only, 1 week recording sessions only we will provide, Harshita. Later it is a live classes. Okay, na? Right. Yes, Arif. So your SQL and PLSQL is also part of object relationals. Okay, na? Kamalesh, SQL queries will come under here only. We will discuss SQL queries. Okay, right. Definitely, Anush, when that kind of opportunities are there in the market, or if any company they want it, definitely they will assistance on Oracle also. Oracle, Java, .NET, Python. Yes or no? That all platforms will be assisted by your Naresh IT. Okay, right. So Praveen, otherwise you can go to any networking people in shops are there in hardware. Okay, so go to networking people and they will give it your system. They will be upgraded. They will charging 100 rupees or so. Okay, 100 rupees, 100 or 200 rupees they will take to upgrade your version. Okay, no? Right. So Arshita, 1 week you will get a recording videos. Okay, after that no videos, only live classes. And if you want it additionally videos, you can talk to Mr. Akhil. He will tell you, okay, what you want to do for additional videos purpose. Yes, we know the Oracle supporting Windows 11. Okay, definitely, Sri Hari. So Oracle as a fresher, it will be more and more. Okay, but still you're not expected now. Maybe it was Jan end or February end. It will be started. Okay, now, right? Yes, compulsory. So SQL others for Python students also, SQL queries are very, very important. Okay, right. SQL means structure query language. Bharat. Okay, na? Right. Yes, Urmila, they will send you, Mr. Akhil will send to you, okay, that to Google Classrooming. Yeah, Preeti, full stack Java people can also attend this. Definitely, you can easily work Gulam. Okay, you can work once you're learning Oracle, you can easily understand SQL Server. Okay, right. Yes, Praswal, SQL is a part of our training. Okay, Java full stack people can happily learn this, no problem. No problem. Okay. Begum. You can happily, you are a EC background or CSC background, none of the matter. You can happily work. Okay. Right. All you can understand. Nothing problem to you. Okay. Right. Definitely, Anush. Okay. Not only banking sectors, even though Accenture, Infosys, and this multinational companies also, there are so many, okay, now opportunities are there on Oracle, right? Saurabh, this is 50 to 60 classes, Saurabh, okay? Right. Yeah, good. Urmila, 12th generation is good. And even though 7th generation is also enough, okay, now 12th means no problem. You can take it. Okay, right, guys, online students. Again, tomorrow I will interact with you. Okay, now if anybody missing, don't worry. Again, tomorrow I will interact with you. Okay, right, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much.